Oh my god, the wobbly horses of the West are a thing of the past. We moved on to the wobbly horses of the East, the camel parade. And I have no idea how I'm supposed to kill these things. I get the feeling they're going to be really unpredictable. Maybe I can hide snipers up in these trees? Is that possible? Like if I just cover myself in leaves and kind of act like a coconut? I'm sure that we can add a little camouflage. Oh, that's a good one. You better believe the video's gonna start on that, I can already tell. There we go, flawless. No, don't climb out of the trees. Come on, that was a good joke and you're ruining the bits. Oh, like, I told you to act like a coconut and hang out, not act like a banana and split. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. That game that always reminds us whether you're a wealthy king or a poor peasant, a strong warrior or a weak worker, a giant monster or a tiny hobbit. You know, in the end, we're all allergic to bullets. I think today I want to pull a bit of a Napoleon and carry that strategy with us into invading Egypt. Like some of you guys may remember over the past couple episodes, we've been fighting in this modded Egyptian campaign. We found Exodia inside of a pyramid, which was pretty freaking cool. We also found an ass whooping from these idiots, which was less than cool. I've been struggling here. This is a level called All Hail. And I'm assuming they mean all hail the pharaoh? That would be the guy in the front with his cheeks in the sand, right? Yeah, I'm not really one for hailing anybody, to be perfectly honest. Like, it didn't work out all that well in Egypt, and ever since then, it's just been a real faux pas. So I'm thinking we go with musketeers and gunslingers, and then in the front, some hoplites? I just need to kind of stagger them a little bit. We want some frontline infantry who hopefully won't absorb all of my bullets. Can you guys shoot around the hoplites, please? But I just really need them to, yeah, have those pyramid wizards throw their fart clouds at the things that don't have guns so that I can shoot everybody. See, that works perfectly. Oh, they've got another pharaoh already? I'm telling you, the line of succession here is awful quick. Got no praying, no bowing down, please, just shoot. It's a boomerang, it's a curved stick. You guys should be well equipped. Oh, collateral, what a hero. There's more? Oh, we've got guys over here. What, all right. I'm kind of liking this. No, I'm not liking this. They're getting whipped in the balls. This is not okay. It's a 2v2 and I have guns. We have to be able to win this, right? Come on, they're stuck behind a rock. You don't need to close the distance. Just shoot, please just shoot. Stop walking towards him and shoot before he throws the stick. Oh my God. We're only one battle in and this game is already killing me inside. I feel like this was a case of right idea, wrong execution. Instead of putting my hoplites all the way up front, I'm gonna put them back here so that as the enemy walks towards my units and my hoplites walk towards them, they should meet like around here, but then I'll have already fired off an entire volley. I could even put like a shield bearer up here in the front and something like a halfling all the way over here just to delay the enemy a little bit. Let's try something like that. I still feel like bullets are the way to go. Yeah, you see, now we fired off all of our shots. We haven't killed any of our own hoplites. Everything over there is dead. Fantastic. We're splitting up into two forces. Guys, why don't we go left first and then leave the ones stuck behind the rock till later? Wouldn't that make a whole lot more sense? What do I know? I'm not a brainless Gumby like the rest of you. Okay, this should be easy enough. They don't have a whole lot going for them over here. And I think the boomerangs should bounce off my metal shield. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about them too much. It's these guys that are a concern. Oh, they're killing it. If they can find their way around this rock. Guys, come on, please. Just ever so slightly tweak the strategy and you get a completely different result. It's good though, we're moving on. Well, up next we have a level called the 8th Plague, which I'm unfamiliar with. We know the wall builders, they're simple enough to deal with. I'm more concerned about the guys who seem to be casually reading on top of the pyramid. Well, if we can shoot these builders before they throw up their walls, that would make my life a whole lot easier. So we're still gonna stick to the theme of bullets, just we're not gonna go overboard, you know? I think 6 musketeers, 3 builders, we should be able to land half of our shots. The question is, what else could we get to climb up the side of a pyramid? I mean, I doubt a wobbly horse can do it, but I would pay to see it try. I'm sure you guys won't mind that either. And then maybe we could just get a whole bunch of other types of ranged units. Just in case bullets don't work, we can go with archers, and ice archers, and firework archers. Yeah, maybe even a couple of balloon archers. Beautiful. Now, please shoot right up. Way, crap. Okay, the walls went up, and the horse is gonna get turned into a paste? No. That's the beauty of being so wobbly. You're already made of glue. Oh. Oh, I remember the plagues now. This used to come out of a pyramid in one of the earlier versions of tabs. Okay, well, it was worth a shot. Don't worry, you just keep distracting. This is good. They'll keep reading about their plagues and we'll keep firing at them. Nope. Nope, we're all dead. Okay, that was a lot stronger than I thought. You guys know me, okay, I'm a man of the people. I'm very happy that I tried the wobbly horse, but what a waste of money. And I think the balloon archers were also pretty piss poor. If we could get a couple of dead eyes, that would make a big difference, because they're just gonna be able to snipe, right? They're not gonna be able to shoot through the wall, but that's fine. The walls aren't gonna fall on anybody. Nobody's dumb enough to walk up to them. Good, okay. We've taken care of the builders, now let them come to us. Yeah, they're just gonna walk down. I really don't like the fact that we're all grouped up together. I feel like the plague rips through everybody. It's kind of like a fart in an elevator. You gotta spread out, you can't escape it. But the dead eyes are safe in the back. Flawless. Moving on to a level called Sky High. And I'm gonna assume that's because they've got a whole bunch of the tornado wizards, and not because of the sticky icky plants growing next to them. This is another one of those situations where I could keep my distance, you know, outrange them, easy clap, or I could throw a gigantic mammal in their way, which is not an easy clap unless you're talking about that thick derriere of his. We could also use something like, maybe the berserkers? Could they jump over the tornado? I feel like that could be a good idea. Yeah, let's try that. I don't think it's possible for you guys to lift Snuffy. You're gonna need a whole lot more. Ooh, okay. Yeah, you see, if you lift him a little bit, that's not enough. You've just made him faster. He's not known for his land speed. That could not have gone better. Ooh, this is interesting. This is a level called Fallen King, and the enemy isn't situated in their typical position over by the bridge. Instead, they're guarding the entrance to the pyramid and what looks like a sarcophagus? And then on top of that, we have our own pharaoh, a living pharaoh, who we need to protect. I'm guessing I've killed so many of the enemy's pharaohs that I'm trying to get my own to lead them. You know, I could lead Egypt by proxy. Well, you better believe if I have to keep this schmuck alive, then he's not gonna be moving. I'm gonna stick him with a banner bearer, because you know he's not just gonna cross the bridge and then go to fight. He's gonna run straight at the enemy, through the river, and get washed away. I just know it. I can predict the stupidity. So instead of doing something like that, we'll keep him there and then just peasant rush the enemy. There aren't that many of them, and oh my god, I can afford so many peasants. The people want a new leader. There will be democracy. A couple of them are gonna fall into the river. That sucks. Oh crap. Okay, I think that could be a problem. I mean, don't get me wrong, for now he's just humping the wall, but I think that's an undead pharaoh. We'll deal with that later. Right now, the people will overcome. Crap, we won't deal with that now. Is he summoning undead? Oh, okay, that's definitely a problem. Are we good though? There's so many of us, the bum rush has got to be good here. Please, unless he keeps summoning more of them. I think he keeps summoning. He's protected down there. That's not fair. The random tomb's curse. Oh my god, there's so many dead peasants. And the plague got to me. All right, you know what? Fair enough. Off the top of my head, I can't remember what Moses did to fight against this, but it was probably something like snipers on the shore of the Nile. It sounds at least familiar, so I'm gonna try that. I'm also gonna take control of one of these snipers. I don't think they're smart enough to prioritize these plague belchers. I'm just gonna hide in the melons over here, and oh, yes, perfect, nailed one. Reload, and nailed them both. Great, okay, no, hide in the melons, hide in the melons. All right, that's fine. We may now be fertilizer, but we've managed to keep Grim alive, and more importantly, the Pharaoh is still safe over there. Just watch from a distance, like every good leader. Oh, guys, come on. It's exactly like I said. I told you, I've played enough of this game to be able to predict the stupid. Grim, we're just gonna have to give you a gentle nudge in the right direction. Just over here, knock, knock. Heard somebody was messing with life and death. Hi. Oh yeah, Grim is not pleased. Come on, you got this. Just get. Oh, that could be a problem. Hello. Goodbye. Oh no. Actually, Grim, you know what? You can take it from here. You're the one who's large and in charge. I don't know what I'm doing. There you go. Just leave it to the professionals. Man, come on, I had a hard enough time against boomerangs and kopeshes. Now I gotta face off against witchcraft, where they've got a whole bunch of tornadoes and plagues and mummies and furious twerking. It's all concerning. I mean, when you really think about it, they're just throwing around a strong gust of wind accompanied by a stinky breeze. Maybe an M1 Abrams tank would be able to ignore that. At the very least, it should make for an interesting battle. I could also get a little of my own witchcraft. Yeah, a couple of wizards, I like that. And then just peasants. Peasants everywhere. I want to be able to have something running around if I lose my tank. Come on, get in there. Oh, I love that. I love the point blank shot and then they're running everything over. This is good. The fact that you're still going is great. You got this. Is this fair? It doesn't feel fair, but then again, I didn't really invade to be the nice guy. Beautiful. That went exactly as I had expected. A tank into a group of people. You just end up with Egyptian jam. Oh, there's another map. I just assumed that this modded Egyptian campaign was only gonna be one map, but now we've got another one with a very well-made Sphynx. Look at that. You're not alive, are you? Because that would be quite literally a huge problem. I don't like the fact that he's got the glowing eyes and a hole. Should I jump into his hole? I'm sure he would provide consent. Oh, that's weird. Something is gonna crawl out of this, I just know it. Oh my god, the wobbly horses of the West are a thing of the past. We've moved on to the wobbly horses of the East, the camel parade. And I have no idea how I'm supposed to kill these things. I get the feeling they're gonna be really unpredictable. Maybe I can hide snipers up in these trees? Is that possible? Like if I just cover myself in leaves and kind of act like a coconut? I'm sure that we can add a little camouflage. Oh, that's a good one. You better believe the video's gonna start on that, I can already tell. There we go, flawless. No, don't climb out of the trees. Come on, that was a good joke and you're ruining the bits. Oh, like, I told you to act like a coconut and hang out, not act like a banana and split. I was too disappointed in my own units to notice how the enemy units move. Maybe we could try that again with wobbly horses. You know what, screw it, we're just gonna joust them. If they're gonna run at us like that, then we'll run right back at them. 6 versus 6. I think that there's a small problem with that they have archers in the back. Yeah, that could definitely hurt us. They also get added boomerangs. That's not fair. Why are camels so cheap? They're exactly like a horse, but with added storage. It's like a car with a bigger trunk. I swear to God, if this is the level that I get stuck on, we're trying the tank. Screw it. Just gonna toss a tank in there. Absolutely demolished. 1 camel rider. Not what I'm looking for, guy. I would prefer if you shoot into the crowd. The boomerangs can't possibly break you, right? You're stuck on corpses. They're lifting you up. What? You can't get poisoned, by the way, you're a tank. Spin it around. Come on, there we go. Damn it. I gotta know if it's possible to penetrate a camel. I mean with like a tentacle? Actually, you know what? We're just gonna dodge that entire line of thought. We don't need to ask those questions or make those jokes. Instead, we're just gonna throw a whole bunch of expendable undead units in the way, so really spread them out. I feel like the camels are good at plowing through crowds or poisoning individuals, but if we're kind of all over the desert, they can't really focus us, right? Yeah, there we go. They can take out a couple, but the biggest thing is that Grim gets to do his work without getting poisoned too much. Oh, that's the good stuff. Okay, Grim, you've got a whole bunch of boomerangs coming your way, my guy. Don't worry about the camels. They're helpless without anyone steering them. Oh, yeah, thank you. Oh, we were so close. Okay, I think we're onto something. Grim is definitely the payload that we need, but the problem is that we're just not surviving long enough with our other units. I might have to go back to the hoplite. Same idea, if we spread them out, then we should be fairly safe, but I think them having a shield to block the boomerangs sometimes, and the arrows sometimes, will go a long way. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Kick off all of that parade. Okay, this is going better, because we've actually got a bunch of hoplites up and fighting and doing stuff. Grim, I really need you to turn around and get those boomerangs. They're the bigger problem. Don't worry about the stray camels. They don't even know what they're doing. Just roaming around. Oh man, I'm gonna spend all day trying to beat the stupidest new unit in this game. You know, they're pretty grouped up. Maybe there's a chance Zeus would be able to chain some lightning from the rider to the camel and then down the reins into the chariot? It's a stretch, but worth a try. Maybe the camels are afraid of snakes? That could be useful. And then I'm thinking just shield bearers in the front, hopefully to absorb some of those projectiles, something like that. Okay, Zeus, you got this. Please work with me here, my guy. I'm seeing a lot of lightning bolts just kind of landing out in the desert. Not the objective here. Oh my God, it's not working at all. Are the camels also made of rubber? They're non-conductive. They've taken all the best qualities of the wobbly horse and expanded on them. This is terrible. Maybe I need to try something like animal versus animal. I haven't done a whole lot with the sacred elephant before, but the fact that I can buy 3 of them is kinda cool. Are you guys gonna do anything? All of your riders instantly died because the enemy has very good prioritization, but we not so much. Oh, wait. Our riders died, but their rides died. So if we could maybe get around the garbage and start running over these idiots. Here we go. Good. That's exactly what I need. Oh, thank you, you beautiful pachyderms. I should have known that wouldn't be the last that we would see of these things, but while we stare into the cold, dead eyes of my new favorite unit to hate, I felt like I should remind you guys that CaptainSauceMerch.com is the only place to get official merchandise of mine. I know people are going to be shopping for a lot of stuff around the holidays right now, and like the plushie, it's completely sold out. You can't get it anymore. If you see one online, it's either a scam or a knockoff. You might get garbage, you might get nothing at all. The only place to get stuff is CaptainSauceMerch.com. This is a level called Whip and Tear, but I have a different verb for them. Explode. I'm noticing that they don't have any ranged units per se, except for the drivers, but these barrel rollers should be able to get right up in their faces and do a whole bunch of damage, and I could follow them up with a chariot of my own. It's not quite as impressive, but, you know, it's something. Couple of poachers. There we go. Come on, barrel rollers. A lot of this is on you. They exploded but killed practically nothing. Are you kidding me? Some of these barrels didn't even explode. They're just getting kicked around. Oh, this is brutal. Come on, you got this, horse. No, why? No, don't whip the horse. Oh, God. Sometimes things just go so far from the plan that I lay out that it's just mind-blowing. I think our best bet to confuse the enemy is going to be some Shadow Walkers. They should teleport, like, back here somewhere, maybe make the chariots turn around in confusion, run over some of their own guys. It's a very light investment on my part that could really work out for us. And then, if that does work out, the gunslingers could rain down a whole bunch of pain. I think the biggest thing, though, is I need pikes. Where are the pikes? Here we go. They should be able to do a whole bunch of work against these friggin' camels. That's what they're made for. They're made for hurting horses, but camels aren't all that different, right? Here we go. Camels are down. Beautiful. That actually worked flawlessly. Now, we rain down the bullets on the groups. We missed. Guys, there was a giant group right there. How do you miss? You shoot straight up into the air. Well, I'm very satisfied with the pikes. They did their job, but I think we're just gonna use one fewer of them. Yeah, do something like that. 6 of them for 4 camels, that should be fine. And then I think Zeus might be our best bet. I know he misses quite a lot, but at the same time, they're so tightly compact. I feel like one lightning bolt could rip through that entire crowd. Please, Zeus. Yeah, just like that. You see, you angered a couple of them. You're knocking a few of them over, but you don't seem to be killing anything. Come on, dude, it's a crowd. You love working a crowd. You're such a stageman. You're also like 15 feet tall. Work with me here. I think that these whips might be the biggest problem that I have faced in a long time. There's just so many of them, and they won't die. This is gonna be my last ditch effort. I'm throwing a couple of celestial Aegises in front of dragons. The idea being the Aegis can block the projectiles, the boomerangs, the poisoned arrows, and then the dragons can just wipe crowds. It's the one thing that they're really, really good at. Just smoke them. Come on, guys. Hang out behind the... Yes, okay, the projectiles are popping the bubbles, and the dragon is... I mean, kinda doing work, but the whips are just so, like, they reach so far. Look at this. It's not even just that they can do it, like, look at the length of this whip. Are you kidding me? How am I supposed to contest with that? What if the very first idea I came up with was the best idea? Like, if I put a Deadeye in a tree, but then take control, so she's not stupid and jumps down, I could then try picking off all the ranged units before they can get to me. If I just pick off all these stupid camel archers, then I should be safe, right? Come on. That's a hit. Okay. Boomerang guy, we don't want you coming over here. That was a miss? How did I miss? There was a target right on his bare chest. Oh my god, I'm so done with this. If you guys have any ideas of what I could do to beat this level, leave a comment. You know, I'd love to return and continue the Egyptian campaign, but right now I'm stuck and frustrated and seeing interesting things in this new map. Like whatever you are, could you help me? Or are you gonna hurt me? Because I feel like Warrior of Ra, probably gonna be on Team Egypt. Well, he's a secret unit that costs 3,000, and I can tell you right now, I got a bad feeling about this because even summoning him is super cool. Nothing else in the game does that. And he looks like he's ready to kick my ass. Well, you know what? I said at the start of the episode that I was gonna bring a Napoleon strategy with me, so I might as well just go ahead and bring straight up Napoleon. Oh yeah, of course, he's riding a horse. Or, you know, more or less, close enough, give or take. I feel like that's some real furry business going right there. I'm not gonna kink shame, whatever floats your boat. Just fight the Egyptian god, would you? Oh my god. There's a lot happening right now. There's sun lasers, and he turned into a bird, and Napoleon's dead, but the horse is still going. Duck dodging and punching. You got this. Oh, no, you got absolutely destroyed. Okay, so this thing is not to be messed with. Oh, I think I see what the problem was. Napoleon isn't a great fighter. He's a great leader. He's commanding an army. He's got a sphere of influence around him. So if we stick him with a bunch of hoplites, which is totally accurate, I'm sure, then they should get boosted. Oh, that guy survived straight up laser beam. Why aren't they moving though? What is happening right now? I'm super confused. Is Napoleon acting like a banner bearer? Is he telling them to hold ranks and not charge forward? I thought it would be the opposite. It's just getting melted. Come on, guys, it's a sun god. You gotta move. I can't with this game. We killed it. I'm not sure how, but I'm gonna end on a win. I would imagine there's probably a whole bunch more Egyptian secret units, or maybe even secret units with this mod that I haven't seen yet. So if you guys know of any, as always, leave a comment or just a strategy to help me get forward. I'll be sure to check them out and then return for more tabs soon. But thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.